Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Emma Arletta and today we have a video that I have been waiting to make. Like, I'm so excited to finally sit down and chat through a full plus size friendly hygiene haul. Something about growing up as the big girl, I just feel like people assume that you're like big and sweaty and gross. And so I've like tried my whole life to be the opposite of that, which is very clean, very put together, somebody who smells really good. And let me tell you, as somebody who goes to a lot of plus size events, big girls smell the best. I'm telling you, it's a thing. But I wanted to run you through some of my favorite products, some of my favorite tips and tricks. Some of these are going to be free, like just tips that you can do with things that you already have at home. And then some of them are going to be like things that I truly love, like the products that I swear by that just keep me dry, clean, smelling really yummy. I pulled some of what I could, but I'm like, at this point, like my shower lineup products are insane. So I couldn't grab all of them, but I'll be sure to put photos on the screen. So if you guys want to like screenshot or take photos of what I use to go and find it at the store, you can. I'm going to break it down into 3 sections. So we're going to do shower first, kind of like starting from being dirty and then how I clean myself. And then we'll get into what I do after the shower. And then I have the third category, which is just like other tips and tricks, kind of like random products that I use throughout my day, in my life, that I think just make me clean and smell really yummy. I was going to put some makeup on before this video, but I'm like, you know what? I am clean after sleeping. I just did my skincare. I'm like, this is truly my favorite way to be. So that's what you guys are getting this morning. But okay, let's just jump into it because I feel like I'm going to yap for this whole video. So here is your reminder that if you want to be productive, put me in your headphones, pause me, get up, and go to a room that you need to clean. Maybe it's your closet, your bedroom, your kitchen, whatever it is. This is a great video to be productive to because it's something that you could just listen to and then glance at your phone as you need, or your TV. Okay, let me shut up so we can finally get into the hygiene haul that's plus size friendly. Okay, first we're going to start in the shower, and we're going to start with body wash. So one that I think prevents acne, kills bacteria, keeps you dry and very clean is HYGIENE. I don't have it right now. I kind of cycle in and out of it depending on when I'm needing it. But HYGIENE is literally the body wash that surgeons give you before you go into surgery to make sure you have all of the bacteria off of your body. Okay, so it kills all your bacteria. So this is the best, but you only want to use it in certain places. So when I have this in my routine, I use it in my underarms, in my hoo-ha area, my booty, and that's kind of it. So you don't want to be using it as body wash for your whole body because it's going to dry your skin out like crazy. So it's going to kill bacteria in those places that kind of stay, I hate to say this word, moist, your underarms, the creases in your body. So if you haven't tried this before, it is so good. I think it helps so much with booty acne. If you get any kind of bumps and ingrowns, anything back there, it really helps with just kind of like clearing that up. So also on your back, on the top of your back, can be helpful, but just be really careful to make sure you moisturize really well after the shower on your back if you do use it there. Okay, second body wash that I just love the smell of, and this is my summer body wash. It is Ouai, the body cleanser. I tried it in a sample size and then I just upped it to the full size. So it is the Ouai body cleanser in the scent St. Bart's. It just smells like vacation, but in a sweeter, bougier way. Like it just smells a little bit more elevated than your like Bath and Body Works. It is pricey, but it has that really good like thick, it's good. It's so yummy. So I mean, good enough that I went back to Ulta and bought it in store in the full size. So loving this body wash. Another thing that I do use for body wash, like right now when I don't have the HYGIENE, is I have this lavender bar soap. I literally get it from Amazon, and I think it's so cute to put it in like a cute little glass bar soap holder. I got this one from TJ Maxx. They have so many good ones at Home Goods. But I love this lavender body soap because I use it right before bed. So if I'm getting in the shower for like a nighttime shower, I will use this on my underarms, kind of all the same places that I would use the Hip Cleanse at. And then I pair it with my normal body wash. But it's just like a soft, gentle, it does have a little bit of scent, which my body can take. I know some girls, it's like unscented Dove soap only is the only thing you can use. But for me, my body's not super sensitive, so I do use this lavender soap, and it smells really, really good. Okay, that's my body washes. Then I love a good body oil, which you use in the shower. So this body oils in the shower are really nice for the winter time when your skin is a little bit drier. I typically stay away from my body oils for like everyday use. I don't do them every day in the summer because my skin is pretty hydrated. But in the winter, a body oil in the freaking shower is so, it just like, it leaves your skin feeling like you already put lotion on before you even put lotion on. So I have a couple favorite body oils. I love the Sol de Janeiro one. I have it in my shower. I didn't pull everything out because my desk was getting so full. But it's this color bottle. It's like the purple Sol de Janeiro bottle. That body oil and my fiance loves it. Like every time I put it on, he's like, you smell so good. So it is male approved. But if you want something that's like a little bit fancier, that feels like you just went to a really like bougie spa, more of in the scent family of like scents that you would smell at like Diptyque, Le Labo, like those kind of scents. This Luxe Unfiltered Opulent Shower Oil in the smell Tuberose. It smells like a yummy, deep spa scent. And like I said, it's not for every shower. I don't use it every time, but it is really nice. So a shower oil is just what you think. It comes out as an oil. And then as you kind of massage it into with the water, it kind of thickens up and gets closer to like a body wash. But I feel like I only learned about body oil in my late adult life. And so I'm sharing it with you guys in case you've never heard of body oil for the shower, because I feel like it's something that you would definitely want to add into your routine, especially when winter comes around. Okay, next up is razors. So for shaving. So my body hair routine, obviously everybody deals with their body hair differently, to each their own. Like if you love to be full bush, be full bush. Like I truly don't care. But for me, I feel cleanest when I am like baby's bottom, everything gone, underarms gone, even my arm hair, I get waxed. So what I do to like kind of lessen the load, because shaving everything is like, that literally would take up my whole week because it takes so long to keep up with shaving my whole body. So I kind of rotate through a waxing, shaving like rotation. So I always get waxed my hoo-ha, and then I get waxed the back of my legs, the back of like top of my legs. You guys know those like stubborn little baby hairs on the back of your legs that like grow in every which direction, and like no matter how much you shave, you just can't get it perfectly clean. I hate that. So I get that waxed just to take care of that. I love to get my nose hairs waxed, my upper lip waxed, and then I go back and forth between shaving and waxing my underarms. But if you're not a waxer, if you don't have laser hair removal, you can shave. These are my favorite razors ever. They have the pink around the head, and it almost like acts as like a lotion kind of like shaving cream vibe when you're shaving. And then also Flamingo, I think is the brand. Is it Flamingo? I think so. They also came out with a razor that you don't need shaving cream with that I have tried and do like. So you kind of have to find a razor that works for you. But the one with the pink around it, I've used since high school, and it has been my favorite ever. But here's a little hack. Use body oil to shave your legs. It gives you the smoothest shave and leaves your legs really hydrated. I know it's gonna like, the concept of like, wait, oil is slippery. Like, how do you shave with it? It's game changer. Like, you have to just try it and trust me. But when I do shave my like lower half of my legs, I always use a body oil. I don't use shaving cream anymore. I think shaving cream, to me personally, shaving cream is an extra expense that you don't need. I think you can use your body wash. You can use your bar soap. You can use your body oil. So if you're spending money on shaving cream, stop. Because I just think that that's just like, it's not a waste of money, but like you could be saving money on something that you don't need. Okay. Then, okay, so shaving, we went through body wash, body oils. Now let's get into scrub. This is what's going to keep your skin looking smooth, supple, clean, is scrubbing your body. So exfoliating is one of the most important parts of your skin, like health. Like you gotta get the old dry skin off. So there's a few products that I feel like have like a good like manual like scrub in them. And one of them, this bottle has been used and abused, but it's very loved in my shower routine. It's the KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub from First Aid Beauty. And it has 10% AHA, which just means it has some of those acids in it that do like, instead of manually exfoliating, it's like in the, what's the opposite of manual? I don't know. I do know, but the word's not coming to my mind right now. So instead of like, okay, so for instance, a manual exfoliant would be where you like have those beads in like your face wash. Remember those like peach scrub face washes that we all would use in middle school, and like it kind of would hurt your skin? That's what you want to think of when you think of like a manual scrub. And then there's ones that have the AHA, they have like acids in it that will exfoliate your skin without having to have the beads, you know? But this product is interesting in the fact that it has both. So it is a body scrub. And so KP is those bumps that you get on the back of your arms, maybe on your booty, that are just like small little, I call them like sweat bumps. Sometimes I think that I get them really bad when I eat a lot of dairy. I don't really know the correlation for real. But what I do know is that the scrub works wonders on it. So I use this scrub on the back of my arms, on my booty, and on the front, on the outside of my hoo-ha. So if you have any kind of like bumps or things like that on your body that you want to try and kind of keep clean, use this stuff. It's so good. And they did just launch a peach scent and a strawberry scent. So if you want to try that out, I get mine at Ulta. And then a scrub exfoliating mitt. Y'all, I've tried everything when it comes to exfoliating mitts because I am a self-tan girl. I love a self-tan year round. It's the best thing ever, but it really does make your skin look gross if you're not like really scrubbing off the old one before you put the new one on. So, and even if you don't spray tan, like this is the best. And I think it's one of the easiest ways to really exfoliate your skin quickly is the scrub and the exfoliating mitt from this brand. I think it's Nera, Nerra, Nera, but I have their body oil too. But this mitt, I have one in my shower. I have one in Selton's shower. I have one in my mom's shower. Like it is the best. I happened upon it because they sent me a package. in PR, and I just like fell in love with it. So that is the best for exfoliating your body. And this is just like a reminder in case nobody taught you this. You should be, especially if you're shaving and waxing down there, you should be exfoliating, because what happens is your hairs, as they're coming back, they kind of get stuck underneath your skin sometimes, and that's what creates ingrown hairs. So to help avoid that, exfoliating like 2 days after you shave or wax really helps kind of free those hairs up as they're coming in. So I learned that in my adult life. My mom did not teach me that, but now I do know that exfoliating down there is a must, especially on your booty. Enough of that. One more product is this self-tan remover. It's from the brand Rose and Caramel, I think is how you say it. I found this product years ago, and it's always been sold out on Amazon. It's so good, but it just came back in stock. I'll put a picture of it on the screen so you can screenshot it. But this stuff, if you are a self-tanner, you put it on, you leave it on for a minute, and then I'm telling you, the self-tanner just like glides off of you. Like it is the easiest way to remove self-tanner, so you're not scrubbing too hard on your skin. So that's only applicable if you are a self-tanner girl. Okay, last category of the shower is hair. And I feel like for hygiene, like the most important part of your hair routine is that initial like wash, like getting in onto your scalp and getting all of those products that are built up out. For example, right now, I have my hair slicked back, okay? I have a hair mask in there. I have a hair oil. I have hairspray. Like, my hair gets a lot of product in throughout the week. And if you're the same way, it's so important to keep your scalp healthy. And how you do that is by really using a like pre-shampoo product. So I have two that I really like. I have this day one, which is really nice. That has a pump top, and it's the Day Desert Detox Clarifying Shampoo. And it has some of those little beads in it. And clarifying just means that it's gonna get out all of those gross products that you have built up in your hair. And then I also love this stuff. This is the Lola V Exfoliate and Detox Scalp Shampoo. And what I love about this product is it has this handy dandy little applicator where it's really easy as you like put the product into your hair. You can kind of separate and part your hair and really get the product concentrated on your actual scalp. So how I use both of these is I use them both as a pre-shampoo treatment. So I put them in my hair and then I go to town really with my fingers mostly, getting in my scalp and really breaking up anything that's in there. Make sure you don't forget to get underneath close to your neck. I feel like that's like a forgotten part of the hair. And then part your hair like in layers as you go, like from the front to the back, from the side to the side, and just get in there and scrub. Okay, so this is what I do before I use any shampoo. So this is my pre-shampoo scalp scrub. So the Day one or the Lola V one, and it is the best. I do also have one of those little like rubber spiky things that can kind of like help massage your head, which all of this, like getting in your hair and massaging like that, helps with hair growth. So if you're on a hair growth journey, you need to be massaging your head because it stimulates hair growth from the root. That's a little free tip for you. Okay, so we just used our scalp scrub. Now getting into my favorite shampoos. I love the Living Proof Full shampoo and conditioner, the new formula. So you got to get the bottles that are a little shiny. That's the new formula, and it's free of silicones, and it's going to give you the most volume and the best smell. I also love, for a more affordable option, the Nexus purple bottles, the high volume line. I went on a trip with them to Utah. I actually did a video on it. If you haven't watched it, it's a few scrolls down. But they taught me so much about their products and how to use them. And I really, really love their shampoo and conditioner as well, especially for a more affordable option. But this is the key here. So even though you did your exfoliating treatment with this shampoo, I still double wash my hair with my normal shampoo. So I do one exfoliating treatment and then I wash my hair twice with the same shampoo. So I'll wash it with the Living Proof one or my Nexus one. And that is something that I did not learn until probably like 3 years ago. And it just like, oh, it's crazy that I didn't know this. Like, you're supposed to make sure that your shampoo is really getting like that fluffy, bubbly feeling. And on your first wash, you'll notice, like when you first wash with a shampoo, you're going to notice like, okay, it's starting to suds up a little bit, but then you rinse it and you do your second wash. And then you're going to be like, oh my gosh, this is how my shampoo is supposed to feel. And that means your hair is clean. So then you can move on to conditioner. And I am simple with my conditioner. I use it from the halfway of my hair point all the way to my ends. I don't put any conditioner on my scalp. And I let it sit in my hair while I shave or scrub or whatever I'm doing in the shower that day. I like to leave my conditioner in just a little bit longer than I do my shampoo. And I feel like it kind of like acts like a hair mask and keeps the ends of your hair really healthy. Okay. That's all to do with hair. So I think that ends off our in-shower hygiene haul routine. But now let's get into the after shower, okay? After the shower, that's when the real work starts. For me, at least. I enjoy my in-shower routine, but after the shower, especially during nighttime showers, I'm like, please don't tell me I have to lotion my whole body right now. But I always know that I feel so much better when I do. So for my towels, I get big bath sheets from either Costco or Casaluna at Target. I'm also working on my Big Girl merch for my fall launch, and plus size towels will be in that launch. So once this video, if you're watching this like months later, possibly my Big Girl merch towels could be live. So anything that's really big, it's really gonna like wrap fully around you so you can get all of the moisture off of your body. And then I like to use a little hair towel wrap for my hair. It just, I feel like it kind of like helps with frizziness. So you can get one of those like waffle feeling towels. I have a couple ones from Amazon. It's just the ones that like roll up and you link it in the back. But if you don't have a couple of those, get them. It is like, I feel like it helps with being like having so much less laundry because the little hair towels are so much smaller. Whereas I was using my huge bath sheets to put my hair into a towel plus the one on my body. So I really, really like the little small hair towels. Okay, let's dive into body care. Okay, so you just got out of the shower. Your hair is up in your little hair turban. Your body is dry. Now you need to be going in with, okay, in the summer, I keep it just very chill. I do a light lotion and I'm done. In the winter, I do lotion and then oil on top of it before I go to bed. So let me tell you a couple of my favorite lotions, my favorite oils, and some of these are drugstore, some of these are more expensive, definitely a mix of products. So this is what I think is the key to really having a nice smell that when somebody hugs you, they're like, oh, you smell so good. Of course, a perfume will make you smell good. But when you stagger your scents from your body wash in your shower to then your body lotion and your body oil, and then you top it with a perfume and you kind of stay within the same notes, that's what really is going to give you a nice smell that lasts. Okay. So it depends on the activity that I'm doing. If I take a morning shower and I know that maybe I'm going to be working out later on, I'm going to be just kind of like around the house running errands, I love a clean, almost like linen laundry like smell where somebody hugs you and you just smell like really good clean laundry. Okay. If that's the scent stack that I'm going for, this lotion, it's from Olay. It's their hyaluronic nourishing and hydrating body lotion. It comes in this bottle. I get it in like a 4-pack on Amazon. Oh, it smells so clean and fresh. And it's honestly pretty thin when it comes to body lotions. I'm going to put some on right now. But it is the best for a little like lightweight, especially when you're about to put clothes on. Like I don't want to have like really thick lotion on in the morning after my morning shower. So I really reach for this majority of the time. And then when it comes to my like nighttime lotion, that's when I get really into like lotion and oil. But this is the most affordable product in my lotion oil collection. So if you already have stuff that you love, but you like, I'm like, are thinking right now, like, wait, I don't have a clean scent. Go get this. They sell it at Target as, I think at Target, maybe Walmart, whatever. You know, you can Google it and find it. Okay. So then it comes to body lotions. I prefer a lotion that comes in a little tin thing like this because it's going to be more like a body butter where it's really thick and your skin is going to take a second to soak it in. But once it does, it leaves you really, really hydrated. So if I use that body oil in the shower, that's the Sol de Janeiro one, I'll follow it up with that same scent of their body butter in this one. This smells like a really expensive perfume. And like I said, Selton loves it. It's not vanilla-y. It's not really, I don't know what the notes are. I'm trying to see if it says on here. I don't think it does. You have to just go smell it and store it because it's really good. I feel like this is like a pretty universal scent that most people would enjoy. And then I also have the Glossier U lotion, which smelling it in the container, it doesn't smell that good. But once it mixes with your skin pheromones, it's like a very much like a skin-like scent. It is so good. And then I paired this with the Merit perfume or the Glossier U perfume, and it is like, yummy. So get a body butter, and I think that's what really makes the lasting smell last because it's like really thick and your skin really absorbs it. Okay, and then lastly, oil. So you can put oil on top of your lotion. You don't have to pick one or the other. Sometimes I just do oil, sometimes I just do lotion, but in the winter, like I said, winter skin, my skin loves the body oils. This one is from Essential Oils. It's literally French lavender. It smells literally like lavender oil. And I love this because on nights where I feel like it's going to take me a second to wind down, I use this because that lavender scent just kind of like soothes you. So I really like this, but this one's not the most like perfumey smelling. Like this one, you're going to smell like essential oils. So if that's your thing, go for it. But I use this very sparsely because I don't love that scent. I like to smell more like a nice perfume. And then this is that same brand, Nara, that I use for my body exfoliating mitt. And this smells like jasmine. It's called Jasmine Wood. This smells like bougie spa. Like, yum. And this smells really good on top of the Glossier You lotion. So find your oils, find your lotions, get your routine down, and then kind of work backwards and try and find some body washes that also kind of have some similar notes of, whatever you're going to be using, and do it that way. And then last thing, a gua sha. So here's a few things that I don't use in my hygiene routine. I don't do dry body brushing. I don't enjoy it. I don't like it. So I don't really do any lymphatic drainage on my body. I do like to get regular massages. So I feel like that helps with that. But I do love a gua sha on my face. So I do that in my after routine. And I feel like that makes me feel like I'm just like not bloated, not like overly like puffy in my face. It's really nice. Last section, we're going to run through this because I'm watching the time on the camera and I've been yapping for a second. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this and you learned something so far. Okay, let's get into our last category. So here's the other category, the last hygiene haul tips, period panties. Okay. And I like to use period panties, not necessarily for my period. I like to use them at workouts and on days where I know I'm going to be sweaty down there. So travel days, workout days. If I know I'm going to be like running errands and be all about the town. Period panties are sweat wicking. So they will take your sweat and they soak it up. And it leaves you feeling a lot drier down there than you would if you had on a normal pair of like cotton undies. So I love the NYX brand, KNIX. But they have to be the high-waisted ones. Their low-waisted ones just like fall underneath my belly and are really uncomfortable. So I get their high-waisted undies and I have all the levels from like really low absorption all the way up to like the mega period panties. I love all of them. They don't really show underneath your clothes. And if you see me at a workout, I will be having my period panties. It also helps with not showing sweat in your crotch when you are at a workout. So like, let's say you have on like that really cute pink workout set and you're sweating down there. It's totally fine if your sweat shows. Like literally who cares? But if you're going to want to like go run errands after Pilates, it's nice to have some sweat wicking underwear so you don't look like you just peed your pants when you leave a workout. Okay. And then the thing with those are, if you do wear them to a workout and you're coming home after you did your groceries, whatever, change. Like take them off, get into the shower and clean. Because although they do wick your sweat, it's not ideal to be in them all day, in my opinion. Okay. That's the next tip. Right after you work out, right after you get sweaty, if possible, the minute you come in the door, strip down naked, okay? And I'm so serious. Like literally the minute you step foot in your home, take your sports bra off, take your underwear off, and let your skin breathe. That's when the bacteria harbors when you are in your workout clothes for longer than you need to be in your workout clothes. If you want to try and prevent your back knee, get the sports bra off of you as soon as you can. I live by this. My back barely ever has any acne on it, especially using good body washes. Same thing with my hoo-ha down there. Like I feel like it's very clean because I don't sit in my sweat, right? That seems like a no-brainer, but sometimes after your workout, you like feel productive. You're like ready to go for the day and you start doing all your other tasks. Take your clothes off and put a robe on. I literally have a designated robe for post workouts that like I keep it out for 1 week. I wear it after my workouts so I can air myself out, and then I wash it every week, and it's like my dirty robe. And then I have a clean robe that I use for when I'm clean out of the shower. So get yourself a robe that's designated for when I strip off after my workouts, I put the robe on. Okay. Next thing, Clean Skin Club towels. They are one-use towels that will pretty much eliminate using washcloths. I was finding that I was using a washcloth and I would if I wanted to like really use a new washcloth every day, I was having to do so much laundry, or if I was reusing a washcloth to clean my face, like my nighttime skincare routine, I was feeling like, okay, this is probably gross because I used it last night. So the Clean Skin towelettes are one-use towels. They do break down like in the trash, so they are okay for the earth. And they are a little weird sensory-wise when you first use them, but now I live and breathe by them. Like the minute I have a few left, I'm reordering them. I get mine on Amazon. They're called the Clean Skin Towel. I do the XL size, so I can just use one for my whole face. So good. Okay, let me go knock these last few things out. A nail brush. If you have nails that are longer than, even if your nails aren't long, okay, whatever you get. I like short nails. That makes me feel cleanest. But I have a nail brush by my soap in my bathroom, and I clean up underneath my nails because that's where bacteria gets, and it's going to keep your hands clean, especially when you're doing your skincare, when you're feeding yourself. Like it's just gross. So it's hygienic to clean it underneath your nails. So if you get a little nail brush, I feel like that is the easiest way to do it for me. I love the Secret Clinical Strength deodorant in lavender scent, the solid one, the white bottle. It has to be clinical strength. It has to be the clean lavender scent. It is the best big girl deodorant. I will live and die by that. If you have not tried it, try it. Make sure you get the right scent and make sure you get the clinical strength. And then the last little tip I have for you guys is, I understand that we get lazy. I have nights where I'm like, I am so tired. There is no way that I can get in the shower before I go to bed tonight. So I have a rule for myself that even if I don't have a shower, like even if I'm so tired that I physically cannot do it, I always change my underwear and change into a full pair of pajamas that's long sleeve and long pants. So that way my dirtiness doesn't get onto my sheets as much, right? Unless you're washing them the next day. But getting into a clean pair of clothes is like one of the easiest ways to be clean, even if you don't have time for a full shower. So if you're like, I get that not everybody is like so into hygiene, and maybe you're watching this because you like need help and you need tips. It's okay. Like you don't need to shower 5,000 times a day. I don't believe in that. But I do think that like life can happen. You don't want to get in the shower before bed. Totally fine. Just always change into a clean pair of pajamas before bed. Get a few sets that you love, that make you feel good, that don't make you hot at night. Invest in yourself in that way, and you will forever thank me, because having a pair of matching pajamas that like make you feel good it's like the best part of being an adult. I swear. Like I love my nighttime routine. I love my hygiene routine. I'm hoping that this was helpful for you guys. Let me know. I feel like I could do a whole part 2 to this. Like I know I just talked for 30 minutes straight, but I think I could literally keep talking for another 30 minutes, but I won't do that to you guys. But if you have any good hygiene tips that I missed, please comment them below. I want to know your guys' tips. I love learning because it's just the best thing, like learning from other people. So leave your hygiene tips below. And here is a reminder that I do drop a video every Sunday here on YouTube. Make sure to follow me over on Instagram and TikTok at Emma.Arletta. And I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye.